inevitably some discussion about President Donald Trump. He's been meeting with the Romanian President, Klaus Iohannis, at the White House. So let's find out about that and also see what they make of President Donald Trump's latest maneuverings. Erol Morkoc is an American entrepreneur and spokesperson for Republicans overseas. Erol, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed for joining us this morning. So just talk to us a little bit about Donald Trump and what he's up to next. We're hoping here in the United Kingdom that he's going to be rolling up his sleeves and sorting out a no-deal Brexit deal for us so that we can really be that special partner. But meanwhile, he's meeting the Romanian president. What's going on?
Well, the Romanians and Americans have a long strategic friendship. The Romania-United States strategic partnership goes back to July 11, 1997. Romania's attachment to democratic values we share, its geostrategic regional position, and the macroeconomic stability inside the country are probably the most solid arguments for Romania and the United States partnership for the transatlantic community. This is going to be the 15th anniversary of Romania's participation in NATO, and so defense is going to be a very big focus of this meeting. It's also the 30th anniversary in 2019 of the fall of communism in Romania. So the military cooperation, the diplomatic cooperation, the fact that the Romanians really want to get access to the U.S. visa programs, these sort of energy-based things as you look at the Soviets, or not the Soviets, excuse me, the Russians providing the majority of the energy. These are sort of the topics that are coming up.
Was that a Freudian slip there?
Yeah, pardon me. And on the other side, we have to look at the fact that Trump is trying to drop down troops in Afghanistan. And Romania, at least up until very recently, was, I think, the fourth largest contributor of troops, and they're considering sending more.
Isn't it fair enough to say that, in essence, what we're doing is we're seeing a succession of global presidents who are trying to meet with Donald Trump, in essence, because he's got a very large checkbook, he's got a very large ability to be able to open up the trade doors, and if he does, it makes a significant difference to them. And as a result of that, we've got every president and wishing to sign deals with him and to be seen with him, and it's rather, it's rather interesting to see.
It is. I think that, especially with charity issues where the checkbook comes out in the largest way, we see that President Trump has been finding friendlier faces in the East, at least in terms of his relationships with other leaders. And Trump, above all else, like him or not, has a penchant for getting things done, wherever it's possible, whenever it can be. And he sees actionable utility out of leaders who are willing to come and work with him one-on-one. And leaders who have that kind of increased power tend to not be from Western European countries. So we do see a different sort of geopolitical strategy with President Trump going around with his pen and making pretty generous offers. But he is acting in the interest of the United States. It's not as though these are outlandish things or new ideas or new strategic partnerships. It's just focusing on the 21st century, and Eastern Europe is a key partner, especially with the certain climate with Russia currently. So
well, it certainly is. Whether one needs to look beneath the smiles of hands to really recognise that, in essence, this is the Cold War ramping up again, trying to make friends with all of those on the eastern side of Europe in order to make sure that maybe Russian is put in its box. But we will see. Thank you very much indeed, Erol Morkoc, American entrepreneur and spokesperson for the Republicans overseas, bring us up to speed on that story.